already a couple chapters back to the main timeline, and we are already getting all the big players in there. Right, what do you know about that Judao? What do you know about that Judao fucking returning, huh? Because that's what's happening right now in Magi. So, yo, when they're all talking about pretty much the shit they've got to deal with right now, the biggest problem right now, and that is that the god, so-called, like, Father Ilya, opened up a hole in time and space when it appeared in their world. Like, this is the first time appearing, and it's literally left such a huge hole that even Yunnan is saying, like, this is going to take hundreds of years to fix up. This is going to absolutely take fucking forever. And it was saying that's like now Father can now descend immediately if they create another dark spot. So they honestly, if they just build up another dark furnace and just keep building up depravity like that, like they did like on the scale of Magnastart was doing, and that was doing it for like how many years? And that was just so much. I like, even though mentioning that as well, we had Father, and there was a lot of excess stuff, and it very begs the question as well: what if Judal took that energy with alongside Hakuryu because they wanted to be a power in this world? Like, this, pretty much, they've got enough of this energy to take, so they can pretty much start constructing their own Father project or something like that. Like, it's very interesting. Like, why did he take that in the first place? And that could be an answer why he did that. Like, not just to get himself a power boost, but to add them pretty much a piece on the board. Not to mention as well, like, Sinbad on some fucking sneaky shit again. I'm like, pretty much saying like, oh, but we're the good guys, Aladdin, and since, you know, like, he was saying like all this bullshit about Al Fireman started in there. I don't know why he's making it sound like this, but like, he's saying like it started all from like Cole, so pretty much he's getting everyone to target Cole, and it's like, yeah, let's take half their fucking power out for this, and pretty much like I just love fucking Cohen's like response to this, because, you know, you can obviously see that his strategy is trying to make them the bad guys, and he's like, oh, you can propose, you know, helping you with my country and all that, let's all work together hand in hand. And I'm like, Sinbad, everyone can see through that fucking smile there is nothing but like, just fucking pure evil through that. Like, honestly, stop. And it was like, I just love Cohen's reaction, and he just says it straight. I don't like you. He's like, I genuinely don't fucking like you. Like, I was like, Cohen, why are you so fucking raw? Like, why are you so fucking awesome like that? And it's like, to be ruled over one power and like just one king and all that. To be honest, as I say, this is the true personification of what King Solomon's will was back in Al Tehran. Like, this is what he had to do to get everyone to like have a huge alliance, and that's what pretty much is happening right now. Not to mention as well, a little theory as well that I've noticed, but I'm wondering as well, like, when people have been thinning up their energy and stuff, like, you know, so it's like people like Drakon and stuff, like, they actually ascended into that form. It makes me wonder as well, after seeing like all that stuff in Al-Mataran, is that actually, instead of them actually like getting transformed into these beasts, what if that's actually they're reverting back to like their original forms? I don't know. I find that interesting as well, like with Drakon, since we haven't seen any monster like that so far, like, or any like Djinn. So I'm gonna be interested if that's what they're actually doing. Like, they're actually using so much of their energy that they're actually transforming back into their original state. That's why you see with like Cohen's tribe, you see that one dude that looks a lot like the Gorgon tribe in his group. You see like the other dudes. Like, it's very interesting as well, like, just thinking about that. So I don't know, that's a little thought effect. It's like, you know, you do see someone who looks like Drakon in like Cohen's army. So yeah, hey, just a little theory like that. Not to mention as well, Ali Baba trying to stop the fighting as well, and I was like, really? What are you going to do against these fucking powerhouses right now? And he was saying like, even if something like this again, I will join you in the fight. So pretty much we find out where Ali Baba's siding with this stuff like that. He was actually defending some sort, like Cohen, and all he does is just gives him a good old slap on the back and say, you know, I'm heading back. Like, Cohen's just losing interest in this stuff, and he's like, oh, just prepare the ships, I'm heading back, fuck you guys, you talking shit about me like that. It's like, and it's just like, yo, the ending, and this is not what Aladdin wanted at all. This is not his plan. He was like, damn it, we need everyone to unify like that. And it's like, everyone has their ideals, everyone has their goals. They're taught up and raised up in a different way. I mean, fuck Sinbad, he's like, it's on some sneaky shit, but it's not that the Coens are dicks at all. It's just that they've been raised this way, and their own pride is getting in the way, and this is how they personally feel that the world needs to work. This is how they think it can survive, because we can't be nice in this sort of stuff. Like, we're thinking about the whole safety world, and yeah, people are going to suffer because of it. Regardless, people are going to have, they're going to be casualties. It's going to be that. But they're thinking of the overall goal. The problem is, their thing is a much more easier solution and a lot more of a quicker solution than it is with Sinbad's and all that, because you're trying to unify, everyone's trying to be independent, and it's like, it just doesn't work like that. Like, that will take years and years and centuries. And they try to do that, with some of them trying to be friends, and look what happens. Some of the people try to abuse that power, and it's like, oh yeah, let's attack that guy. So, in other words, you can't really do that unless you have one huge, massive power over, like, controlling them, or you've just got some crazy shit that you've got to find a new system like that. I mean, just Judal at the end of this chapter, though, when he just said, like, his story was boring him and all that, and he just crashed into the summit. Notice as well that he has a new staff. I'm saying, like, after all those words about the divine stats and stuff like that, I'm imagining that that's probably one of them right there. Like, because remember, he only had that little shitty little one that we saw at the start of the series. It honestly, that looks like, if that's like one of the original divine stats, like Gyokuen or but I still don't even know what to call her. Then I imagine Judal's got an extremely huge power boost. Like, it's just no, but it begs another question as well. Where's Hakuria right now? Like, is he just laying in the corner or something like that? Is he like... It honestly begs up to what is Judal really going to say at the end of, like, next week's chapter. Because I imagine he's going to be saying a lot of the stuff. Like, he's going to confirm, like, Gyokuen is Arbor and stuff like that to them. And I'm wondering as well, like, if he's going to play his part. Because remember, he says he wants to help Hakuryu. He doesn't want to help with, Alpha Armin and their fucking schemes. He has his own agenda. Because since, yeah, he is the one was manipulated and also the one who opened up all the dungeons for them. But regardless of what, he still wants to, like, have his own agenda with Hakuryu. And it's going to be very interesting to see that maybe he's going to make himself a fourth power in this point and say, I'm the one that can immediately summon Father right now. You guys have got to fucking bend to my will. Overall, this was an amazing chapter. I really did get interested into this one. Like, and just the appearance of Judal. I'm like, yes, this is what we want to see right now. Like, this is the fucking interest. This is when Magi gets extremely interesting, and it's like building up some fucking characters. I honestly love this chapter. I thought this was like a 9 out of 10 sort of material. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What did you think about this one of Magi, like 239? But that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time. Remember, Straight Panda.